So at this point we'd like to talk about how to hold the ball when throwing it. I have a senior ball that I'm going to show you on, and so the first thing when taking a grip is to remember that you're going to have a pretty stretched out hand. I look at it as palming a basketball, right? You're going to want to have, it's not like this, it's really stretched out. You're going to be trying to have the strongest grip possible on the football. Alright, so if I'm going to throw the ball this way, I need to put my hand at the back of the ball to help push it forward. So, best way to look at this is that when you put your hand on the ball, you want 2 fingers on the laces and you want 2 fingers off the laces, and of course your thumb is also off the laces. So 2 on, 2 off, and then you just sort of make it work where it feels comfortable. I like to have my pinky in the 3rd slot on the laces, and notice though that my hand is very square to this orientation of the football. My hand is not like tilted forward, tilted backward. It is pretty square to the football. Okay? The thumb position is also important to show. Notice how the thumb is on the white circle. Some footballs only have half a white circle, so you'll have to sort of look at an extension of it. Another way of looking at it is that the thumb ends up, if you notice, these 2 fingers surround the white line, and my thumb is between them on the white line. Right? So my thumb is between these 2 fingers on the white line. My fingers are square. Now, looking at all the pro quarterbacks of the CFL and the NFL, you will see there's a bit of a difference in the pinky on the laces or off. About half of them have the pinky off, and half have it on. Right? There in fact is some variation within grips. Some people have some pretty strange grips on football, but there's a lot of consistency in terms of the squareness of their fingers. But again, some pinkies on, some pinkies off. I like pinky on. I think it helps you, especially when you're beginning, to get a very consistent grip, because you're putting it in the same slot and you know exactly that you have the same grip as you did the last time. I also feel it helps control a little bit on a wet day, and I also feel it helps you grip the ball a bit harder and therefore throw it a bit harder. A lot of the pro quarterbacks have big hands and they can get away with this. The other little thing though is I feel when you throw with the pinky off, it leads to a little bit more of a flicking motion as opposed to the strong pulling motion that you'll see me talking about. Right, so that's the grip. Now one strange thing, it's kind of neat, is I'm gripping a senior ball here, but I'm going to move to a TDJ, the junior ball, and I want you to see what happens when I grip it. Funny enough, you would think with a smaller ball that I might have more fingers on the laces, but in fact, even when I grip the smaller ball, notice 2 fingers on, 2 fingers off, these fingers surrounding the white line. My thumb is on a continuation of the white line. Alright, so if you see where the white line is, you can see that my thumb is right still around that white line. So what I've just mentioned for the senior ball, if I was to go to a junior ball, the exact same fundamentals would be in place for gripping the ball. Alright, so now we would like to move. The next part of getting ready to throw is how to stand. Now, every play starts with a snap. So the ball is going to come in this way, and I'm looking down the field, looking at who to throw. I am not ready to throw that way. When I want to throw down the field, I'm going to stand like this. First of all, notice how the ball is against my chest, not down here. All right, standing this way, if I was going to throw the ball that way, notice the ball is against my chest, elbows relaxed, right, gripping the ball, ready to throw. It's not here, it's not there. Right here is a really good spot. You can run with it, you can throw with it, you're ready to do just about anything. So, when we're ready to throw, as I'm throwing now at the camera, right, notice that my non-throwing shoulder is pointing at the target, right? And I've got a good athletic stance, and I'm ready to throw. In fact, this is so important that many times I, in fact, practice just turning and getting set. Now, many people, when they first start throwing a football, love to catch it, step forward, turn and throw. And that does have some advantages in that you are really stepping into your throw, and you are getting a strong step and therefore a little bit more energy. And many people feel they can throw, in fact, better with that. There's two reasons why I don't want to work too much on taking a snap, stepping forward, and throwing. Okay? The first one is I'm getting closer to the line of scrimmage, and therefore I'm not going to have as much time to throw. Right? So that one can be handled, though perhaps quarterback stands further back and takes a longer snap so that they are able to step up and throw the ball. But there's another more important reason why I feel that you shouldn't step forward to throw in general. And that is, when I take the snap and step like this, the only place I am really ready to throw right now is to my left. All right, another way of looking at it is I take the snap and don't turn. If I just take the snap, I can throw this way, but I cannot throw to my right very well. So the reason we turn is to turn because now I can throw to my left, now I can throw to my right, I can throw straight. I can throw anywhere on the field when I'm in this ready position. In this position, again, downfield is this way, I'm not ready to throw. Working on this, turn and get set, is important. And in fact, it goes along with one other important thing, and that's getting a grip on the ball. This is the other reason why I simply practice getting a grip on the ball. Many kids, when they first have the ball snapped to them, all right, are staring down, okay, I'm ready to throw, and now they're looking up, and they don't get as much time to look at who's open and make decisions. So one of the first things we work on is snap, catch, turn, get a grip. You should be able to do that while looking down the field. One of the things I'll do is after the player gets used to getting that grip is I'll have another player, the coach, downfield on the other side of the camera holding up a number of fingers. And this, if the player is to call out how many fingers the coach is holding up, means that they're taking the snap, turning and looking downfield, looking around, making sure they see the number of fingers, keeping their eyes downfield. And of course, keeping your eyes downfield means you're looking at the defenders and can figure out who was open that much sooner. So, about getting that grip though while turning. When I snap the ball, when I catch it, I know where the laces are. I know right now that they're here because I can feel them in this hand, right? So here they are right there. There they are, right there. I can feel them, and I can use that without looking to know where I have to spin my hands to. All right? Right there, it keeps coming to the same spot. There they are. Now I can't feel them there, so I know my fingers are at the bottom. I know they have to be on the top. I turn, and I spin, and I'm ready to throw. So one of the first drills that we do, again, is catch, turn, eyes downfield, get set up. That's a great little drill. And I'm going to tell you that we try and practice so many ways to always get the quarterback having a snap, because in a game they have to throw with a snap, and therefore you should practice it, because it's amazing how many kids find it that much more difficult to throw in a game compared to a practice for that simple fact: turning, getting a grip, being ready to throw.